I'm live. We're gonna wait a minute. Let some people feed in.
I can't see her live. Oh, yeah, I can see. Hey, Kane, you're at 2.07k now.
Let's go. Alright, I just want to take... I would just like to let you take a long, hard look at what I just stated in that thumbnail. Just quickly glance at the thumbnail. This isn't about whether or not you lost souls or not. This is about this problem. Like, and it actually kind of pisses me off. We're gonna go through everything. So while I'm waiting for people to join up. Exactly. Alright, we're gonna wait like 5 minutes. Alright, so let people come in.
Aiden, how much is Nightmare Puppeteer worth?
It's a little bit.
A little bit?
Nightmare Puppeteer is like 1,000 souls probably. But at this point I wouldn't even put it against them if everything was just inflated heavily. You know. Alright. Put this down here. Put Streamlabs up here. No. That's not part of it. My souls weren't, dude. If you had the way they're getting rid of duped souls right now is if you have more. I thought it was 30k because that's what they had previously said in announcements, was that if you had 30k or more, that when they did these like get rid of dupe souls, like it would completely erase your inventory. That's why people were upset. So if you had Potato's saying 50k, but I thought it was 30k. So if you had under 30k souls, your souls wouldn't have been erased with this past purge that just happened. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a couple minutes and then I'll start talking. I gotta go to bed too. I gotta take a shower and I gotta go to bed, but yeah. Right now I'm going over. I'm kind of like typing stuff for tomorrow. This has nothing to do with anything that I'm doing on stream. This is for my work. I'm kind of working overtime right now. Not really, but maybe I should undo that. Rules. Catch outs. Catching will out. Okay, you know what, actually I'll just do this here. I'll just start. Alright, we're gonna go through everything that has happened thus far. We're gonna go back in time. We are going back in time. Alright. Here we go. Is my camera on here? Yes, it is. Okay. Welcome to Discord. For those of you who don't know or don't have Discord. What? Okay. For those of you who have Discord, or actually no, those of you who don't have Discord, who are playing Final Fantasy without it has 700k souls, those are gonna get wiped real quick. we're gonna go over the problems right now. Okay. It all started. So this is for those of you who don't have Discord and aren't keeping up with this, but I need to rant about this for a minute. Basically, this update occurred. Here we go. So a small update, occurred today, 1:01 p.m. This is where it starts. This is the beginning of what would be known, even by the devs, as July 21st, and what they're jokingly calling they say it down. I'll get to it. They call it whatever. We're just gonna do it. They introduced a bunch of stuff. New limited exclusive pack, search unit, unequipped all, improved inventory stacking, new codes, stuff like that. All good. This will be known as this would be the thing that would break everything today. All right. The trading plaza. Now, this was a good idea. It was an awesome idea, right? Everybody's wanted a trading plaza for a while. Being able to have a place to go to trade with people, to sell things in the marketplace, to buy things in the marketplace. Awesome idea. I'm extremely yeah, let's do this. 100%. I was so into this when this came out. I was excited. And rightfully so. All right. Here we go. Bugs can appear, right? DM this guy if there's major bugs. He's a temporary scripter. Well, Junior is on vacation. Junior is the developer. I don't know if he's head developer. I'm not really into this stuff, but he's gonna be in. All right, next week's gonna be great. Cool. For more minor bugs, please still use bug reports. We don't want to flood eternity's DM with minor bugs. This was also the day Abyssal Foxy came out. Awesome. And then things started showing up. Here's the first part and where problems start to occur. Right? Units not showing up in lobby is visual. We work on it. Alright, visual bugs. Pretty cool. Please do not blame the testing team or developers. Testers did not encounter the bugs found when testing, and they showed up when transferring the code from the testing server to the main game. This is literally an issue with Roblox and happens every game. This is a true statement. Completely agreed, right? It's an issue with Roblox, by the way. Fully agreed. Okay. Bugs and stuff. We're gonna get to the meat and juice of it soon. Alright, so now here's when things start to occur. If there's a dupe, then DM me. You'll be rewarded with Robux. There's a glitch with souls, and I recommend not training with people that dupe souls. Once 30 dev is online, you look into this, and everyone that has souls from the method will be fully wiped off souls. So don't trade for huge amounts of souls right now. Pretty reasonable, okay? Also, first person to show video, okay? Trading is closed until further issues are noticed. Alright, this is all stuff to do with this server. If you don't know, currently right now, a lot of these channels are shut down. Here, cannot message. Only boosters can message. Can't message commands. Can't go in trading. Can't do that. Right? All this stuff today was just shut down. And here we go. This is the big part. This is what we're getting to. 2:06 a.m. We will do a data rollback to most players. So if your data got rolled back and have purchases on Abyssal Pack or anything else that's Roblox purchases in the game recently, make sure you have the proofs like history transactions with images. Make sure it's not a cropped image. Rolling back data, trading plazas removed for maintenance will be added when we get back. If you had if you had more or equal to 30k souls, you'll get rolled back. This is where my issue comes in. Rollback data is last 1907-2024 data. We'll discuss about the past times 2 event. Okay. I'm just gonna go over everything and then I'll get into what's so wrong about this. Keep proof. Alright, I just want to put this in your head, right? I want you to hold this in your head right now. Keep a proof of game Roblox product purchases for restores. Keep proof. Okay? Alright. Now, here's a big issue. Hypergiano, I don't know how to pronounce it. I fully apologize if I keep saying these names wrong. So sorry, guys, for the rollback. I have no clue why Eternity Dev just decided to do this on his own. I'm asking him to put it all back. Skull emoji. I recommend not going online. I have no clue what Eternity Dev does, but people are losing their units. I hope we can roll that back. I'm currently mad because he just did a rollback without my permission. He rolled the player data back 3 days. Here's problem 1. Devs going off and like doing their own things, right? When you're working together as a group, a development group, you should always look to the head before doing certain moderation things. And like data rollback is a big thing. This destroys a lot of what players have done. It breaks parts of trust. When you do a data rollback, you're taking time out of players who had spent time doing things, right? Now, to most people, this doesn't really matter because they only play like 1 to 2 hours over those 3 days. But to the people who actively grind the game and do this type of stuff, not for a living, because obviously that'd be kind of stupid. If you do these type of things for a living, you might want to get off the game for a bit. But there are probably people who spent those 3 days just grinding. I know I was AFKing every day. I got a bunch of souls, and by bunch of souls I mean I went from like 150 to like 220, because to me then that was a lot of souls. Now it doesn't really matter to me because I have 30k souls. I'm like, well, I did all that time AFKing for nothing. I was only really AFKing for that for coins. I'd only AFK for coins at this point because I have so many souls. But to the people who were just grinding coins, and even during that 2 times event, right? Because he discusses here, we'll discuss about the 2 times event. People grinded for those 6 hours, getting so many coins and so many units and stuff like that. Imagine people rolling nightmares, right? And then all of a sudden, they announce, oh, we're rolling back the data. Now, this isn't the biggest problem. Alright, this isn't the biggest problem. Okay, we'll get to the biggest problem in a bit and why I'm so pissed. So he's fixing it. They reverted back all the data. Yada, yada, yada. Perfect. Awesome. Cool. Crisis averted. Right. Now that would be the end of the story. But it gets even worse. They reverted back. And they start going through, and doing this stuff. If you wish to get a better revert, go back to the server, yada, yada, yada. If you bought anything during the past 2 to 3 hours, then make a ticket. So, 2 to 3 hours of this problem was existent. Attorney just made everything explode. For now. If you had anything that is not returned back to where that's only between the time UTC, okay, yada, 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 make a ticket. Keep this in mind. Make a ticket. Show proof. Stuff like this. This is where I'll get to the bigger problem. See, this is what I was referencing, Potato. Any souls that goes above 30k will be reset to 0 to remove soul dupers. Here is the next part of the problem. Alright? Support will be open soon, please wait. Reason why we canceled Don't Do Rollbacks and Data Rollback because it ruins the game and we'll have to restore a lot of things, especially exclusive items, which are very hard work. Please be understanding. Very hard work. Keep that in mind. Okay? Reason why we don't do rollbacks, even though you just did a rollback. Okay, it's a bit sketchy. I'm not able to read my DMs for the dupes. Please DM Eternity Dev. What's the fix we could put back on Trading Plaza UI? They never shut it down. They never shut down the marketplace. By the way, for context, they have not shut down the marketplace. Only 2 hours of progress was lost eventually. Only 2 hours. Could be worse. For the tickets, that will open soon. If you found the dupers, you should report it to our staff mods instead, not to me. Only report it to me if you found the dupe methods that work. Trading Plaza will go up now. Let me know if there's issues on the Trading Plaza marketplace, specifically or especially for new dupe methods. Regarding ban people from dupes, if you're friends with someone who got banned for having duped souls or suspected to be a duper, please tell them to appeal to the mods, not us. We handle the game. The moderators handle the Discord server. I hope you understand. Okay. That doesn't make sense. we handle the game. The moderators handle the Discord server. Yeah. Something doesn't add up here. If you're friends with someone who got banned for having duped souls or suspected to be a duper, please tell them to appeal to the mods that handle the Discord server. Now, most people would probably look at this and be like, okay, this makes no sense. You guys handle the game, so why don't we appeal to you? Right? Okay. Actually, this might have to do with the Discord server. I don't know if this has to do with the game. People can get banned in the game, though. But if there are people who are suspected of being dupers, why are you only banning them in here and not banning them in the game as well? Because there's ways to do that. You could set up a ban system. It's not a matter of it not being possible. It's just a matter of being lazy with your game. Which I get is a very, very, very huge accusation. But it's really not that hard to create a ban system for your game. And exactly, that's a good point too. Why are you banning the people who have dupe souls? Now, I'm going to get to this in a moment, right? We got to get through all this stuff. And here, this kind of just breaks my trust with the devs and the people who work on this game. 21st, okay, let's just say 21st, 25th, 21st of July will be remembered. We'll call it Five Nights Chaos. So they're making a joke of the matter. Okay. Which in a time, I guess, is fine. But there are a lot of people who are losing stuff. Marketplace process soul dupes might be fixed. Now, just the dupe souls that you have to be aware of. Okay, no, I'm kidding. You have to expect about 1 month for an answer. Regarding, this is another huge problem. Regarding banned people from the dupes, your friends, yada yada, we handle the game manager. If they expect about 1 month. Oh. See, the dupers I don't care about. The people who are banned for having dupe souls on the Discord server. You have to expect about 1 month just to get an answer. That's how many tickets they're dealing with right now. And here's the problem. All these tickets started back a while ago when the season 2 update came out. They still have so many tickets to go through. Okay, and I get why they're saying these things, right, with moderators and stuff like that. But there's obviously a disconnect here, right? You had one problem with season 2, all right, and you didn't specifically promise, but you said in the Discord server that you'd spend more time on updates, and that the season was rushed. They tried to work on a week. It's only been 2 weeks since the release of season 2, right? And you're telling me that this update is your version of saying this wasn't rushed? And we'll come back to this point in a bit. All right. Roblox goes down. We don't care about that. It came back up fairly quickly. Stop asking moderators if your souls will be taken. All you need to know is that if you have dupe souls, they will be taken. Okay? Now, that's not a bad thing. Dupe souls should be taken. It ruins the economy and things like that. Okay? Create a support server. Turning off DMs for today. Blocks will be flooded. I recommend not selling your units for souls. More dupe methods will be fixed. Dupes, please don't. Alright. Here we go. Here's where my big issue comes in. Dupe is fixed. A bunch of the souls got purged. That's why I went back to the 30k thing. I had, at my peak, I had like 315,000 souls. I just like sold, or I just bought just like a bunch of stuff just to get it down to 30k. So now I have 29 something sitting in my inventory. That's their method for moving dupe souls, by the way. If you have over a certain limit, they're just gonna get rid of it. Okay. Please don't blame if you had removed souls before/recently, mostly because of having dupe souls. It's your fault to have had accepted duped souls. Wait. Don't blame if you had removed souls recently, mostly because of having duped souls. It's your fault to have had accepted duped souls. It's your fault. No, it's not the dev's fault. No. It's not the dev's fault. Not the dev's fault that dupe souls exist. Not the dev's fault that the marketplace that is still open, by the way, with dupe souls running around, people with dupe souls purchasing a bunch of stuff. You could throw something up for 100K as a joke, and somebody could purchase it. Not only is your unit now gone that you sold, your souls are also gone as well. Imagine you sold a nightmare unit for 45K, thinking, "Oh, this would be a great, great price. This is as much as I'm gonna sell it for." Like, just imagine putting it there and be like, "All right, I don't actually want to get rid of this nightmare. I'm just gonna put it up for 45K, right? No biggie, right?" And you're just sitting in that server. Somebody buys it, 45K souls, and you're like, "Well, look at that. Somebody just bought my tower for 45,000 souls, and now I just have 45,000 souls sitting in my inventory." And then the inflation happens. People notice that there were a bunch of souls in circulation, dupe souls, by the way, that were just flooding. They were just flooding the marketplace. People were putting stuff up for 100K, and some random dude would join the server and just go around, boom, buy. And all of a sudden, just like me, just like the problem I had 300,000 souls in my inventory. Okay? Now, in my case, that wasn't necessarily my fault. I put up some stuff that I didn't really care about and got 300,000 souls from that. But going back to the threshold point, if you have over a certain amount of souls, just all of your souls get wiped. So imagine having put up that nightmare for 45K, right? You had no ill intentions. You did not purposefully accept those dupe souls, right? And all your souls just get wiped. All of them. Tyler, who is in the call with me right now, right? How many souls did you have?
600K.
600K souls. Didn't trade for them, by the way. This is how I know that this isn't a problem. Like, this isn't a problem with trading. Because here, it's your fault to have had accepted dupe souls. It's your fault to have accepted dupe souls. Exactly. Tyler basically got his American present taken. He put that up for 100K because it was really funny, right? Because people are just going on and just like buying stuff. Take 100K. He made 600K. With this purge, all of his souls are gone. All of them. It's your fault to have accepted those souls. It's your fault. You put up something 100K, right? Thinking no one's going to buy it, right? Obviously, because it's 100K souls. No one's going to have spent so much time trading and stuff like that to purchase something for 100,000 souls, right? And boop, somebody who had duped souls earlier just buys it. Now you have 100K souls, right? And you're like, whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting to. How did you accept the souls? You didn't. You didn't accept the souls. You put it up on the marketplace, right? There was no way between that. At least with training, you would know if somebody just like threw up 100K souls, like, cool. Those were most likely duped. All right. But, and this is, all right, this isn't even the hugest issue. Now you have it in marketplace, purchased 100K, boom. Now you just have 100K souls. Purge happens, all gone. You sold your American present for 100K, boom, gone. Present's gone because the duper took it. Duper probably got banned with it too. And the 100K souls that you made off of that is just gone. Completely gone. Done for. You can't get that stuff back. Unless you create a ticket. A ticket that if we go back to Where was it? Where was it? Where did they say it? It was with that emoji. Where's it? Dude, no way I lost it, right? Right here. You have to expect about a month. About a month for an answer. To get your stuff back. By then, what's the point? You're waiting a month, making a ticket. You can't even get to the devs directly because they're not accepting DMs anymore because of these problems. But that's not even my biggest issue. This isn't even my biggest issue. My biggest issue comes up. Actually, I don't know. Okay. I want you to take a quick look at this. All ages. They banned you from FNAF. Yeah, here we go. All ages. All ages. If you don't know what this is Roblox's rating system. Basically, people put up stuff for games. People put up games, right? And they can give it an age rating. If you put 13 plus, only people with accounts with 13 plus can play the game. 18 plus games, only people who are 18 plus can play the games. Dev banned you from the server. That's insane. But here, all ages, suitable for everyone. This marks that any age can play the game. Okay? Any age. Any age. Let that sink in for a second. Any age can play the game. So, if we go to Discord's terms of service, right? If we go to Discord's TOS, age requirements. There we go. Look at this. By accessing our services, you confirm that you're at least 13 years old and meet the minimum age required by the laws in your country. We maintain a list of minimum ages around the world as a resource for you, but aren't able to guarantee that's always accurate. If you're old enough to access the services in your country, but not old enough to have authority to consent to our terms, your parent or guardian must agree to our terms on your behalf. Alright. You have to be 13 years old and meet the minimum age required by your laws in your country to access Discord in the first place. Okay. So, all of these messages are assuming you're 13 plus. Assuming you're 13 years old to read these. Rolling back data, alright? Alright? I recommend not going on for a while. I did not know that people are losing their units. I hope we can roll that back. Anybody who's under 13 and legally not on, and anybody who is not 13, right, and not illegally on Discord right now, well, not illegally, but against terms of service on Discord right now, cannot see this message, can't read it, don't know, and they can't get news about the game. They can't get these announcements. All right, so imagine being 9 years old, hopping. You play this, right? It's summertime, right? You're obviously home a lot. You're playing. You grab your iPad and you get on Five Nights CD, and you start playing because you like playing it. It's a tower defense game. You probably like Five Nights at Freddy's. Put those two together. Towers that you can collect. You collect your favorite animatronics and place them down and play, right? But you play. And all of a sudden, you just go on and you're like 9-year-olds and your stuff is gone. Uh-oh. You don't know what's going on because you're not on Discord. You're not on Discord, right? Oh, Marketplace comes out. You go to the Marketplace and you sell things. You're a kid, 9 years old, don't know any better. Just like type in random numbers. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but put in random numbers, right? Somebody with duped souls goes ahead and buys it. So you lose an animatronic that was yours, and you get your souls. Okay. Two things. And then everything gets wiped. And again, you don't know what happened. Your souls are gone. Where are your souls? Hi, Miss Hala. Where are your souls? You're 9 years old, sitting on your iPad. Where are your souls? You go ask your parents. Yo, where are my souls? And imagine, just have played the game. What if you spent Robux on souls? Let's just say you're one of those kids. Your parents, for some reason, just let you spend whatever outrageous price. What was it? 3,800 Robux for 100 souls, which is, first of all, crazy, right? And then you get all those souls because some duper just decided to trade it. And imagine you go into training as well, right? First of all, you don't know any better, because you can't keep up with Discord notifications, right? Because you can't have Discord. You don't know that there's a problem with duping going around. You don't know there's a problem with people having dupe souls, with the devs saying, no, don't go on and purchase stuff. You can't get any of these messages. You can't, because you're too young, right? But no, it's your fault. It's your fault that you had accepted those dupe souls, and now they're gone, and your items too. Oh, but you can create a ticket to do it. No, you can't. 8 years old, on an iPad, right? There's no in-game banners. There's no in-game announcements. There's nothing in-game that says, don't do these things. The only way you can get this information is if you're on Discord. Right? That's the only way you can get this information. Literally happened this morning. Traded for my 10k souls. And yeah. But no, Gabriel. It's your fault. No, it doesn't matter if you knew about it or not. It's your fault that you accepted those dupe souls. But you can create a ticket, and it'll take you a month. It will take a month. It will take you a month to get an answer. It doesn't matter if this is a joke or not. The fact that these messages are just hinting towards bad development, bad organization, problems with duping, they have no systems in place for any of this. All of this can be avoided with simple systems. Create a data store for transaction history. What items you gave in a trade, what items you got from a trade, right? The transaction between the two people, their usernames, right? That should be proof enough. You could grab that from a data store. You could put it in a GUI. Put a GUI up, slap every time the person joins. Put it in the GUI. Go in the GUI. Look down the list, right? This is my transaction history. The devs can just go down and look. Go onto the player's data store. Go look at the transaction history and go, okay, this trade's legit. This trade's legit. This trade's legit. Oh, 100. This person traded 100k souls for this secret unit. That's not a legit trade. But hey, we have the receipts. You have the receipts now from the data store, from the transaction history, the receipts, so that you don't have to go through tickets. You can use that transaction history. You could run code down it too. You could write a script that just goes through and checks transaction histories. That is just like anything above 30k soul transaction. Okay, revert it. First of all, get rid of those souls, most likely duped, and then reverse the trade. Give back those units back to the person, and ban the person who used those souls. Now, here's the problem with that. What if people who are trading with these dupe souls are trading with these dupe souls that get banned? Okay. Obviously, I'm not asking the devs to take a whole, write a whole damn 500,000 line script that goes through a person's transaction history. 100k souls, right? Okay, this person has 100k souls transaction. All right, let's reverse check that where they get that 100,000 from. Oh, they most likely got it from this 350,000k transaction. Who they get that from? Who they get that from? And trace it back to the source. Go through, and then once they reach the end, where it's just like, all people are just small. They only been playing for like 12 days. Looking through, this kid has done some souls, and then all of a sudden, whoa, bro just did 100,000 soul transaction. 100,000 soul. 100,000 soul. Obviously, this person's duping. I'm not asking them to write a script like that. But just the idea of having a transaction history. Because right now, what they're saying, right, is that if you go to the announcements, right, if we scroll up, where, they said it before. Attention. Alright, this has to do with dupe souls and stuff, and with the developers trying to blame the community. Attention, if you're a player looking to avoid scams while trading in this game, here are several tips and best practices you can follow. For initiating a trade, know the value of your items, research other player, trade with trusted users, take your time, double check items, use content wisely, verify completion, yada yada, general tips, yada. Additionally, if you happen to fall through any scams through fake servers, profile links, you're unable to store your lost your units and items because they were not lost during a bug inside the game. Okay. If we scroll up though, actually I might just be in support. Transaction history. If you're missing a purchase, must include full images showing username plus purchase tab. In-game screenshots of current inventory that shows date, time, and username in the same image. In-game screenshots. Essentially. So instead of taking action to stop scamming, they give tips on how to not get scammed. But they're also, you can only access this information if you're on their Discord. There's no in-game banners. There's no nothing. There's nothing you can do about it if you can't access Discord, because they don't do that type of stuff. They don't put it in the game. No. It's your fault. No, it's just your fault. I'm sorry if my cam's in the way, actually. I should probably have done that. Hold up. Nope. Right here. Right here. Would you like me to zoom in? I could probably zoom in. Hold up. Okay, Streamlabs does not like me. Hold up. Make this easier for myself. It's your fault. Please don't blame. Please don't blame if you have had removed or had removed souls recently. It's also because of having duped souls. It's your fault. It's your fault to have had accepted dupe souls. This message doesn't just have a disregard for the game that they're making, for the game that they're in charge of. Because when you're a player, you have this sense of trust, this sense of connection with the game. You trust the devs that they're going to get on this issue, that they have a way to figure out whether or not these systems occur, that these systems get fixed, that people get back their items easily, quickly, without having to wait months to do it, and foolproof ways so that if you didn't take a screenshot of items that you've lost, that you can get your items back. Items that you've spent Robux on. Because the devs can't just say, oh, give your transaction history. There's more to it. There's more to this. Because what happens if you traded off that item that you spent Robux on? Oh, well. You can't get that back. You traded with dupe souls. You can't get it back. You spent Robux on it. Well, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. Everything's your fault. There's a blatant disregard for the community in this message. There's a blatant disregard for a certain chunk of the community. A lot of people on Roblox are not teenagers. Well, actually, a lot of them are. But there's also a lot of young kids on this platform. Young kids that don't know any better. Young kids that can't have Discord, can't have this stuff. But no, it's their fault. It's the kid's fault. It's the 8-year-old on their iPad who spends a lot of time playing because it's the summer. It's his fault that he just didn't know better. It's not our fault. We're doing our best to fix it. Yeah. No doubt they are. I'm not saying they aren't. No, but at the end of the day, it's not our fault. It's not our responsibility to fix a problem that we created. Fix a problem that we started. Fix a problem that we just had a disregard for. Not shutting down the marketplace, not turning off, not kill switching trading for now because there's dupe souls in right now. No, it's not our fault. No, it's your fault. Potato, it's your fault. Gabriel, it's your fault. Benji, it's your fault. Anybody else who's in this chat? Victor, your fault. If Derek was here, it'd be Derek's fault. It's not that they're saying it's the player's fault that they can't fix the issue. It's the player's fault that they're just dumb. It's your fault that you're just stupid enough to accept dupe trades. Even if this is a huge problem. Even if you don't know the duping part, you're banned. Even if you just happen to put something up just happen to spam numbers in the marketplace and somebody just ended up buying it with dupe souls and you didn't know better. It's your fault. Completely. No questions. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's your fault. But hey, you could grab Abyssal Foxy. Just a small sum of 999 Robux or a bunch of time worth of coins that we could just roll back the past 3 days. Oh, but no biggie, because here's a 2 times event. Here's a 2 times luck and 2 times coins event that will last for 6 hours in the middle of the day when people are working. For example, the teenagers who are out there trying to make money. Bye, Ty. Right. I'm just really worried about this game. I had my suspicions about these type of games with the exclusive gifts and paying a lot of Robux for this stuff, right? And hey, I'm not gonna judge. I've spent 800 Robux. I spent 400 at Freddy, 800 on VIP. Right? So I've spent Robux on this game. For future reference, I will never ever spend Robux on those exclusive presents. It's crazy. I don't trust them. I can't trust them anymore with this type of stuff. They're fixing the problem, but the way that they're blaming the community is just crazy. And if I'm guessing if you speak out, you're probably gonna get banned. No content creators create anything about it. Oh, only using marketplace units. Yada 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 yada. Cool and all. Okay. It's great that there's content creators on this game. Awesome. But I don't want to have to be the only one to speak up. As a small streamer with like 6 people. Right? I have 2,000 subscribers. I could probably get the content creator. Not after this, obviously. Probably. Did that just say Phantom Tags? It did. But that's not the point. Alright, the point here is that the devs need to take responsibility for this. Because it's not right. There's young kids on the platform that can't see these things. And you're removing hours worth of work of people. My course of action, if this problem would have happened, kill switch marketplace, right? Kill switch trading. get a bunch of testers. At this point, that's the only thing you can do. If you have a Roblox game that has so much Robux worth of stuff that people are buying, and you need to have the responsibility and take action on hiring testers yourself to just fix these things. Just fix them. Okay? You can't have this happening. And it's even worse to double down and blame the community. Look, it's 11 o'clock and I gotta get to sleep. I would really love to just yap for longer. But there you go. Yes, potato. Are you done going, Karen? What does that mean? Okay, that's not the point. All right, that's all I want to say. Yeah. Bro's living under. Okay, you guys are crazy, silly, whatever. I'm going to sleep, taking a shower, going to sleep because I have work tomorrow. But like a job. That these 2 times events happen while I'm at. And I get this stuff with time zones and stuff, but really, you can't have everything though. But this is a huge problem, all right. I'll see everybody in the next stream. I'm gonna take a break from Five Nights at Freddy's for a while. Hopefully they can get their crap together. But yeah. Thanks, Mr. Hollow. So tomorrow, I guess we continue on my TD game and not make the same mistakes, or we can do game night, a different game night. But yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this until they make some major changes. So, and I'll probably post this as a video too. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Hope you have an amazing night, and I'll see you in the next one, next stream. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.